Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another week of online learning. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I wanted to dive into movement. Now, remember, I've talked about elements and principles of art. Elements of art are your lines, your shapes, your colors, and all of those things. Now, I don't talk about principles a lot. I don't mean the person who's in charge of the school. I mean principles like rhythm, movement, and pattern. And so I wanted to use movement today in my project. And I thought of a really great artist who uses movement. His name is Alexander Calder. I'm going to show you guys some of his artwork, and then I'm going to show you guys the beautiful work of art that you can make at home too. Let's go look at his website. All right, guys, let's learn a little bit more about Alexander Calder. This is his Wikipedia page. I just wanted to show it to you guys to get some basic facts. He was born on July 22nd, 1898. That was a really long time ago. He passed away at the age of 78 in the year 1976. He lived in New York City, and what he's most known for is sculptures. So what I want to show you guys now is a few of Alexander's sculptures. I think these are really, really beautiful works of art. He was the first person to really make mobiles. It's really kind of awesome he invented this type of artwork, and now mobiles hang up on top of babies' cribs. So here are some of his beautiful mobiles that he made over the years. He's made so many mobiles. This one right here is gigantic. It's outside. Some of these hang up in rooms. He is all about movement and balance. So this side is balancing this side. Now, this is all about movement, so I wanted to show you a quick little video of his mobiles in movement. Here we go. Twisting. This one is sticking up off the wall. Hanging up. Here's some more. His beautiful colors, his simple shapes. Here's a gorgeous gold one. Another one hanging from the ceiling. And these all twist and move, and they're really beautiful. You can even see the shadows behind them. Oh, there's his big fish. I love his fish. So you can see the glass rotating inside of it. So there's some of Alexander Calder's artwork. I think it's gorgeous. I think we should make one kind of like his, but we're going to put our own little twist on it. Now, I need to be bigger. Make me bigger. No, not big enough. Let's make it even bigger. Much better. All right, some materials you're going to need. I'm going to show you guys a lot of different possibilities. You don't need all of these. I just don't know what you have on hand, so I want to give you as many possibilities. So the number one thing you're going to need is some kind of paper. I have construction paper here. I have a lot of construction paper here. I've got a lot of beautiful colors. Not everybody has this beautiful array of colors. If all you have is like 6 or 7 colors, totally fine. If you don't have any color construction paper at all you have is white paper, don't worry, it's fine. Just grab yourself a sheet of white paper and we can color on it with crayons. Or you can color on it with markers or color pencils, anything. I'll show you guys how to do that here in a second. You're going to need some kind of yarn or string or thread. So I've got myself some yarn. I have my giant random bag of mixed yarns that I've had forever. I have some twine. I don't know if you guys know what twine is. It's like this brown wire, not wire, string. And you are going to need some kind of adhesive. An adhesive is a glue of some kind. So, Elmer's glue, stick glue, or tape. I know not everybody has tape at home. Maybe your mom might have some for wrapping presents. And then an extra thing you don't necessarily have to have, but it's pretty cool if you do. Simple wire hanger. This will help us hang our mole bills up, and that way they can twist on their own. All right, let me flip you guys around so we can get started with this awesome project. All right, so I got you guys flipped around. Here's my beautiful construction paper. I'm gonna take it down to just one piece right here. My construction paper is actually pretty huge. This is an 18 by 12. So this is a standard ruler, that's 12 inches. This is 18. We do not need this whole sheet. If you guys just have 9 by 12, that is totally fine as well. I forgot to mention 2 other supplies you need. You're going to need scissors and a ruler to be able to complete this project. Alright, so instead of using this big ruler, I randomly happen to have this little 6-inch ruler, and so I only want 2 pieces that are 6 inches long. So remember, I want you guys to be paper superheroes, dun, 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 dun. And I want you guys to help save the paper. What we're going to do is I'm going to mark off, put it on the edge right here, mark off 6 inches. There we go. And this other part right here should be 6 inches as well. So I just have to mark it straight up and down. I realize that's very light on camera. Sorry about that. Okay, move it over. Cut a straight line up my paper. There we go. And then I just need to cut my paper in half. Yours might look different from mine. You don't have to do a 1-inch by 6-inch square. You are not limited to just rectangles. If you want to do circles, you can. If you want to do triangles, I recommend, however, that whatever shape you choose, you stick with that one shape. So my mobile for the first one is going to be all rectangles. And I'll show you guys why I need 2 of them here in a minute. Other shapes you can do, you can make it an oval. If you celebrate the holiday coming up, on that oval, you could decorate it like some eggs. It's really up to you. If you just want to do rectangles exactly like me, you can do that too. So now I'm going to take my next piece of construction paper. Now I don't even need this little ruler anymore. I can just use one of these pieces right here, trace it, and cut it. All right, and I will be right back with all of my pieces cut. And voila, I have them all cut out. So they are all the same shape and all the same size. Now I want to organize them into rainbow order. Let's fast forward. All right, here we go. Here is my beautiful rainbow order. I'm not liking this green one right here. I feel like it's messing with the flow of colors. This really dark blue one. All right. I like it better. All right. Just because you cut it doesn't mean you have to use it in this project. You can use it in something else. Because remember, we always recycle and reuse. All right. So here is my beautiful rainbow of papers, shapes, rectangles. There we go. I'm going to separate them out. That's better. All right, for this one, I'm going to use my twine. You can use absolutely any kind of string you have on hand. Now I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to make sure that I cut it too long right here so I can make a hook kind of situation going on, and too long, and then I can always cut it at the end. All right, so here is my piece of twine. What I want to do is I'm going to use my school glue for this one. Again, you can use any kind of glue you have at home. If you don't have any glue, go ahead and just use tape. And if you don't have these supplies, just enjoy watching Miss O'Keefe make it. So I'm going to do a line across the top, a very small, thin line on all of them. Let's fast forward again. All right, so now I'm going to make a loop with this, and we're going to put it inside of this pink one right here. This is going to come straight down. I'm going to take this pink one and sandwich the string inside, press and hold it. Remember, with liquid glue, we count in your head until 20. I'm at about 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, then I actually want to separate them just a little bit more. Okay, got my next red one. Make sure the string is in the middle. Line up my edges. And press and hold. Move this one up. So I'm doing about a finger space apart. Okay guys, so I pre-glued everything, but I'm noticing that my glue is starting to dry out. So maybe you want to just glue maybe 4 or 5 at a time, depending on how many strips you're going to do. If you're only doing 4 strips, then glue all 4 of them. Okay, I want to check it out. Ooh, so pretty. I love it. All right, let's go see what it looks like hanging up. All right, guys, here's my mobile, here's my piece of tape, and here is a door frame. You can also hang it up on a wall. So I'm going to take my tape, I'm going to stick it through the little loop, stick it up. If you are a kindergartner or a first grader or can't reach way up high, ask somebody in your house to help you tape it up. Here we go. There's a beautiful mobile that'll move and sway and give lots of movement. All right, guys, and now I want to show you mobile number 2. This is if you don't have any construction paper and all you have is white paper and some kind of colors at home. These are all the supplies you need, plus some kind of string. All right, so step number 1, I actually want to fold my paper in half. This is to make my work easier on myself. So I want you guys to pick any shape you want. I am going to pick a heart. I'm going to draw it right here. There we go. I think this side is a little bit big, so I'm going to make it smaller. And then remember, I folded my paper in half. That's to make this easier on me. So instead of redrawing the heart several times, let me show you guys an art teacher hack. Remember, we have the paper folded in half. This way, when I go to cut it, I'm not getting just 1 heart, I'm getting, that's right, 2. Ooh, another art teacher hack. Whenever something has a tight corner, I cut across the top. Now I'm going to take my scissors, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to cut inside. There we go. Set one of those hearts aside. Now I'm going to take my piece of paper. I'm actually going to put my heart, I'm going to take this piece of paper that I just cut, and I'm going to use it as a tracer so that all of my hearts, or whatever shape I choose, is all exactly the same size. Now, if you're not that great at drawing hearts and maybe you just want to do circles, grab something round. Here's a random air freshener. The bottom of this is round. Or if you want to make something rectangle, right here is a tea canister. You can put that down and trace it. Anything you can think of. So to maximize my paper, I'm actually going to turn my heart upside down, put it as close to this other one as possible, trace around the outside. Flip it back over and keep going. Okay, now let's get them cut out. There we go. Now it looks like I just have 5 hearts, but remember, I folded it in half and I actually have 10 hearts. Now I'm so glad I have this mess mat because we get to color all the way off the paper. Choose your colors. If you want to use a color scheme, that would be really awesome. Remember, color schemes are groups of colors. So a Christmas color scheme would be red, white, and green. A Cowboys theme would be blue and silver. Or a Mexico theme would be red, green, and white. So if you want to do a color scheme, that would be awesome. If you want to do a rainbow, that'll be fine. I have 10 hearts, so I need to pick 10 colors. There we go. There's my 10 colors. Here is my pink, my red. This is yellow-orange. This is yellow, green-yellow, yellow-green, green, blue-green, indigo, and violet. So I'm going to start off with my first one right here with my pink. And I'm going to color it everywhere. I'm going all the way off the edges and coloring on my mess mat. All right. So there's my colored heart. Kind of blends in with my mess mat. Sorry about that. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the back. I want both sides to be the same color. There we go. Pink and pink. And just keep going. Let's do some video magic again. There you go. They are all beautifully colored in rainbow order. All right, so now I'm going to take these hearts that I've colored on both sides, and I am going to need several pieces of string. So I've got this random bag of string. I'm going to take this lighter color. There's my end. And I'm going to cut several long pieces. I'll show you guys why here in a second. All right, there we go. I have 3 pieces of string. Now I'm going to go ahead and move my mess mat out of the way so you guys can see a little bit clearer. Remember that hanger? Well, here we can use the hanger. And what we're going to do is we're going to tie the string right here on the hanger. So we would tie all 3 strings on the hanger. But I'm actually going to show you guys one more extra bonus thing that we could do as well. The bonus thing is right here, this piece of paper. We can make this into a cloud. There we go. Cut it out. And if you want to be really extra, you could glue some cotton balls onto this cloud. All right. So now I can glue or tape these 3 strings onto this cloud. I'm going to tape on the back of the cloud. There we go. I have them taped. I noticed this one is not quite centered. I'm going to fix that. There we go. A little bit better. Okay, so flip this back over. Now we get to put our hearts on here. And I'm going to do them in rainbow pattern order. All right, so you can either tape or glue these. I'm going to just tape them. Small pieces of tape will do. All right, so my next set of hearts are actually going to start down here. So my rainbow pattern is actually going like this. And these hearts are in between the other ones. I just made a big executive decision, and I decided I'm going to take one color out because I feel like these colors are exactly the same. Sorry, it's overexposed. You guys can't see that. Better. And I'm going to stick my green one here. Blue one. Indigo. And violet. There is my cloud mobile. Whee! Very, very pretty. And this one you can hang up just like I showed you guys before. You can put a little piece of string here, or you can tape it directly onto the wall. Here's a picture of that. I hope you guys had lots of fun creating these 2 different mobiles with me. You don't have to make both of them. You could just make one of them. I just wanted to give you guys lots of options because I'm not sure what kind of materials you have at home. If you come up with another creative way to do this, please take a picture of it and send it to me on my email. You can find that at the school website. I will be reposting it everywhere for you guys. Or you can send it to me on Class Dojo. I love, love, love seeing you guys' artwork, but you do not have to do that. It's just an extra bonus. I get to have fun seeing you guys' artwork. This is art enrichment. It's supposed to make your lives a little bit happier, and I hope it does. So happy creating!